Sad but true, this tragic accident happened on March 23, 1989, when the Exxon Valdez ship left dock at 9:30 p.m. carrying over 1.26 million barrels of North Slope oil.
So many animals suffered due to the irresponsibility of Exxon Valdez Captain Joe Hazelwood and the negligence of the Exxon Company.
After 10 years, the people of Alaska had not received a dime from the Exxon Company, and now after 20 years, they are just starting to receive funds.
Many species of bird populations have failed to reach the same population size they had in 1989.
There were 10 species of marine animals, 30 species of land animals, more than 200 species of birds, more than 15 million shorebirds, and 3,000 bald eagles. According to research, all were at risk. An oil spill occurs when people are just plain careless. Equipment breaks down, the tanker may get stuck in shallow land, and getting it back into the ocean is dangerous, which usually causes the leak because the tanker would just hit something, usually on the way out. Here are some other reasons which oil spills or oil spill can occur. Countries at war also dump oil into another country's ocean. Terrorists can cause oil spills to get a country's attention, or just trying to make a point, which is just stupid. Illegal dumpers will dump crude oil into the ocean because they don't want to spend the money to dispose of it properly. And lastly, natural disasters can cause an oil spill.
What is Exxon Valdez? It is the original name of an oil tanker owned by the former Exxon Shipping Company, a division of the former Exxon Corporation. The tanker is 300 meters long, 50 meters wide, and 27 meters deep, weighing 30,000 tons empty, and powered by a 31,650 shp diesel engine.
There are many environmental problems that are caused by oil spills. Animals are greatly affected by them. The oil spill harms the species and eventually can lead to death for the animal. For example, seabirds. Seabirds may get covered by the oil, making it difficult for the bird to fly. Birds have a natural instinct to clean themselves and their feathers. The oil is poisonous to the bird and can lead to death. Another animal greatly affected by an oil spill is a sea otter. When the otter's body gets covered in oil, it causes buildup in the otter's air bubbles, which are located in their fur and help them to survive the cold water in the ocean and help the otters to float. An oil spill is a major reason why whales have become endangered. Oil may enter a whale's blowhole, or the oil may be eaten by the whale. If the blowhole is covered with oil, the whale cannot breathe, causing death. If a whale eats a fish that swam through the whale could die because the oil that is covered on the fish is poisonous to the whale. Many smaller organisms are greatly affected by an oil spill, everything from plankton to seaweed and oysters. If hundreds of these organisms die, the species may become extinct and cause damage in the food chain.
How did it happen? The drivers of the Exxon Valdez noticed icebergs in their planned route. Instead of trying to weave through the icebergs, they decided to go in another direction. On the new route, the tanker hit shallow land, the Bly Reef. Approximately 10.8 million gallons of crude oil was spilled into the Prince William Sound.
Animals that recovered are the bald eagle and the river otter. Mussels, salmon, and sea otters are still recovering 10 years later, but animals such as the harbor seal and the killer whale are having trouble recovering from the tragic accident.
What is a double-hulled ship? A double-hulled ship is one that has an extra layer of protection where the oil and the boat is stored. It is speculated that the chance of this catastrophe could have been reduced by 60% if the Valdez had been a double-hulled ship. It is law that by 2015, every oil tanker be a double-hulled oil tanker. Why wasn't the Exxon Valdez a double-hulled ship? The difference in price of a single-hulled and a double-hulled ship is only $100,000. What a huge difference in the $2.1 billion they spent in their cleanup efforts.
The spill impacted over 1,000 miles of ocean. It took Exxon Valdez 4 summers to clean it up. Some oil may still be there. It took 10,000 workers, 1,000 boats, 100 airplanes, the Army and the Navy and the Air Force to clean it up. Exxon spent over $2.1 billion for the cleanup.
Tear down the walls to see the world. Is there something we have missed? Turn from ourselves, look beyond. There is so much more than this.